and she'll swing through it for a 2-strike count, 53 miles per hour on the pitch.
And one of the things I really like about Maria Garcia is, you know, she's always wanting to learn. She seems to be a student of the game at all times. I mean, learning more and more about the game is her favorite thing this year that she's done so far. The best thing that her coaches have taught her is to become a better ball player. Her favorite motto is go hard or go home. She just seems like she wants anybody that has anything to say to her constructively to get better, she's all about. And I think that is so important no matter how old you are and whether you're a coach or a player, is to be a student of the game.
Ground
constantly.
Ball in the hole and beating it out. Good hustle down the line by Mariah Garcia. Tough play no matter what. Good diving effort there at second base by Raylene Palin. Not in time for the out.
Yeah, you know, she just kind of hooks that ball, but great effort. Great effort to try and make that play. And now we're going to see how Erica Romero is going to do in the circle here. We need her to kind of step up for the Miners Gold here after her team has put up a 4 spot for her after giving up those big hits. She needs to come up big this inning.
First time she's gone out to the circle with a lead. She'd been she came out with a tie 0-0 the first time she went out, then was down 1-0 and 2-1. Now she's got that 4-2. Can you pitch? Do you get more aggressive? What changes in your mind?
I think now that she just needs to pound. She needs to pound the strike zone. She needs to get ahead of hitters and use her defense, getting good ground ball outs, keeping the ball low, and keeping them away from that big long ball.
And we're back at the top of the lineup for the impact with Andrea Hawkins. And at this point, you're going to see them start to make adjustments to the pitcher. Erica Romero, she's more of a screwball, low ball type of pitcher. She keeps the ball low. She's throwing them inside. She's making adjustments. Now it's time for the impact to start making their adjustments with her. It's not like she's an overpowering pitcher, but, you know, I think pitchers that spin the ball and mix speeds, they're really difficult to hit.
That pitch sails outside and high.
And it's not a bad thing to, you don't want to be too consistent as a pitcher because then you're predictable. You know, you want to be able to throw out of the zone sometimes just to keep them on their toes and not get too aggressive in there. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, well, like here, you know, you always want to have a good mix right here. But Romero here, like here she is 3-1 behind in the count with, you know, no outs and a runner on first. You know, she needs to go after these hitters right now. You know, this isn't a big righty that has a lot of power. You know, you want to try and force the ball on the ground and try and get that lead out.
That pitch flies outside for a walk, and the runners now at first and second. 58 miles per hour missed, and on to first base goes Andrea Hawkins, lined out to short. Her first time up, this time will reach on the free pass, and from what I can tell and what I recall here, that's the first walk of the game issued here in the bottom of the third. First time either team has allowed a walk. Never something you're looking for, but especially in a no-out situation. Things are brewing now for Impact Gold. First pitch swinging and flaring it to the third base side. That ball will go foul, 0-1 the count. Well, now we're back to that conversation about, you brought it up earlier, Christy, about, you know, the much debated, do I bunt, don't I bunt? You got your number 2 hitter up there, Demi Turner, the shortstop, is now in the box. We saw one bunt offering from Andrea Hawkins, her last at-bat before she drew her walk. Move them up or swing away?
You know, and
I think she should. I mean, you've got 2 out, or you got nobody out with runners at first and second. I would bunt.
Yeah.
I would play straight up right now. When they're down by 2, you can get, you know, 2 people into scoring position. I would, with your number 3, 4, and 5 coming up, I would bunt.
Yeah, number 3, Reagan Bunker, went yard last time she hit.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too is we're in the third inning. You know, give your chance of time. If we're later in the game, maybe she gets to hit.
We'll see how it pays off for Demi Turner now. She'll knock one down, and it's going to be better than a bunt. It's going to be a base hit. So she didn't sacrifice it. She gets on with the slap on a 2-strike pitch, and it's a full bases scenario now. They're loaded up for the home run hitting Reagan Bunker.
And that's exactly what you want to do in that situation. She just taps the ball just nice and close to the pitcher's circle. Really tough play all the way around, and she uses her speed to not only move the base runners but also get on base herself.
So the first circle meeting of the game, we've got our first stop to reevaluate things. The pressure is now on the defense of Miners Gold, and for Miners Gold's defense, they'll be looking at the at-bat by Reagan Bunker. For Miners Gold, the coaching staff, Lena Lovelace, the head coach, John Cookson, assistant coach, Kurt House, also Katie Tackett joining the scene and keeping things going for Miners Gold. We'll talk about those Texas Impact Gold coaches in just a second here after our first pitch. That'll be up, ball one for Impact Gold. Casey Jackson, talked about him earlier, that he's been doing this a long time. He's joined by Christy Connor and Eddie Sessom, who help keep things flowing for Impact Gold. Thanks to all those coaches who spend all the time and the energy and the effort to get things done for these teams. Ball two comes up and in. So now a 2-0 count to Reagan Bunker.
And at this point, you know, the strike zone should be established. I mean, both the hitters and the pitcher the second time around should have an idea of what that strike zone is. And typically when the umpire sets up on that over the shoulder of that, on the inside shoulder, you can see he's set up there. They tend to call that corner more than they do the other side because they're set up there. They can see it better.
So that pitch drew a couple of groans from the crowd, but it was called a strike. 2-1 just on the upper edge of the strike zone, but a 2-1 count. Big pitch there instead of that 3-0 hole. And there's a well-placed pitch right on the inside part of the plate. Now 2-2.
And that's a great location by Romero. Now here you are, evened up 2-2 here. So this is going to be a big pitch right here.
61 miles per hour on the last
right
delivery.
now.
Hitting spots at 61 in this game. That's something that's as good as we've seen on a spot placement.
And she makes it look so effortless. That's the thing about good athletes, is they look like they're not even trying. I mean, if I don't even know if these kids know who Michael Jordan is, because we're just old, and I hope they do, but he makes you think that you go out and slam dunk a ball. He makes it look that easy. And she just is making herself look effortless.
Full count pitch, fouled away, spinning, staying foul, jumping up and hopping on that for Miners Gold. Selena Duran, the catcher, but it'll be another pitch coming now for Reagan Bunker. A good, long, healthy at-bat here for Bunker, who hit one out to right center her first time up to score the first run of the game for either team, and she's got them loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the third.
This
3-2
is
pitch
what you
coming
do
again.
in the batting cages. Bases loaded, full count.
And she comes through with the muscle single. Will it score two? Grounding it, Hawkins, throw coming. 2-run score. We've got a tie game on the 2 RBI single by Reagan Bunker.
And I would challenge the arms of the outfield. I would send runners until they prove that they can throw them out. And again, they're just getting their hands out enough to get that ball out to the outfield.
Yeah, Loveless comes through that ball a little bit as she's fielding that ground ball, and just gets a little bit more of a crow hop on that ball. She's going to get a little bit more power on that and be able to locate that ball towards home plate a little bit more. She might have rushed through that just a little bit, knowing the speed of the runner on second.
Right, and you always want to line yourself up when you're throwing from the outfield body ball target, and you want to make sure that you follow through towards your target. You can see
how she comes up right there, kind of hesitates, get the ball a little deep, and just needs a little bit more of a crow hop through that throw.
Absolutely.
Throw sail just up the third base line, and Andrea Hawkins, good speed coming from second base. It was going to take about everything right to even have a shot. This ball is popped at a good pitch and a good out there for Miners Gold. Now with a tie game, they get the first out of this bottom of the third. Mackenzie Kerpick, the cleanup batter, was jammed and popped it up.
That's a great job. To the number 4 batter, you know, you can't ask for something better than that. An easy pop fly to your third baseman, defensively speaking.
Erin Shireman's up, and I'm all about the fun facts about these kids, but she can ride a unicycle.
She was laughing about that yesterday when we did the meeting. Oh, there's a ball hit hard down the left field line, foul. We were filling out the sheets with the players, and she was done with her sheet, and some of her teammates were still filling them out. And I was talking with them, and one of them said, I don't know what to do. I'm really weird in a lot of ways. I don't know what to put on here. And Aaron just sort of, you see it right there on your screen, just matter-of-factly said, I put unicycle. That's just my thing. That's what I do. And Aaron, now her thing could be to knock in some teammates right here with runners at second and third in a tie game, 1 out. Shireman, a talented player. She'll be jammed up, and that ball is fielded over at first base by Dakota Matiko for a big second out. So a couple of pop-ups in a row. Good job pitching by Erica Romero to take the meat of the bat off the ball.
Yeah, great fight right here for the first 2 outs of the game after that 2-run hit that allowed them to tie the game back up. But, you know, she's not done yet. She's got to get one more out. She's still in a troubled situation here.
And that was a good play at first base where she went back on the ball. I mean, any ball going over your head is the hardest ball to catch. And she did a good job going back and keeping the ball to one side of her body, her glove side. Some people go back and then the ball ends up crossing to the other side. And when you go back on a ball, you want to stay on one side of the ball, or that you want to commit to catching it either on the forehand or the backhand, and she did a really good job of that.
That's what Dakota Matiko did. She also has a single and an RBI for the Miners Gold in this game, but a big defensive play there, and getting the 4 or 5 holes with runners on to pop up. A big deal now on these kinds of rosters. You don't get a lot of breaks in the batting order. Even 8, 9, 10, you're still looking at some pop and some power. Those are pretty big outs regardless in that meat of the order. Ali Piro sends one to right. Will it fall? Drifting back and making the play, keeping the score tied out in right field is the catch by Raylene Palin. We've got a battle. We go to the 4th inning on CBS Sports Network with a tie game. Miners Gold and Texas Impact Gold at the Triple Crown Fireworks Sparkler. We have played 3 innings of a 7-inning game, and we're all tied up. 4 runs apiece. Impact Gold and Miners Gold going at it in this semifinal game. At Wingate by Wyndham, you get lots of extras without paying extra. Free hot breakfast, free Wi-Fi, free printing, free copying, and free faxing. Wingate by Wyndham. Built for work, built for play, built for you. Thanks to Wingate by Wyndham, wingatehotels.com, the website, where you can find out more about the great stay options with Wingate and the Wyndham family of properties. We go into our top of the 4th inning, and it's all 4s on the key numbers. 4th inning, 4 runs and 4 runs is where we're at, tied up. Ground ball bounced across on the throw. Nice dig at first base, and out number 1 in the books. Paige McDuffie picks up that throw from Mackenzie Kerpick. 1 away.
I want to mention a book that just came out. It's called Women's Fast Pitch Softball Best of the Best by Bill Plummer III and Stephen Clairfield. And Monica's in this book, and it's really interesting because it's all about the history of our sport and the people, the pioneers who have led the way so that events like this can happen.
Base hit here as we get back to the top of the order. That was Courtney Lovelace a moment ago, grounded out. Sammy Galarza has the base hit.
And I love this book because it not only talks about these people, but also the psychology behind these people. And he talks about the 3 pillars of success: the grace under pressure, growing smarter, and doing good by being good. And I was reading your chapter, Monica. And one of the things I really liked that you were talking about is how you ended up committing to Tennessee, even though their football team lost and it was raining, and they didn't think that you were going to come there because it just was such a bad football game. They didn't perform well.
Yeah, I remember that recruiting visit, and I think that's the thing that a lot of the